ability to find the football, find it in heavy traffic, and then get a meaningful contact on it, it's just phenomenal.
Yeah, he opened the scoring on 11 minutes for the Socceroos, not with his head, but with his feet after some neat lead-up play down the right.
Yeah, it's a near post run, and it's the number 17 for India. So it's called ball watching, and it opened the scoring. Great strike from Harry Kewell from outside the box. Really hit that one well, under no pressure, it has to be said, Trimmerson.
Yeah, and that was the thing. In the second half, the Indians actually picked it up a little bit. They got a little bit closer to the Aussies when they were in that penalty area. But superb technique from Harry Kewell here. He's driven that beautifully in the bottom corner, but very little pressure on the ball. Gave him an eternity. But we looked good down the right-hand side. I think the couple of things that came out of the game for me just reinforced how important Tim Cahill is and how much our attack comes down the right-hand side.
Yeah. We're very lopsided.
That was Brett Holman 2 minutes into time added on in the first half, so a perfect time.
It was, and we thought the second half, didn't we? We thought they're going to carry on from here, and they'd done the hard part, the three before half-time. There's Cahill with his trademark. Look how much higher.
The hang time. It's phenomenal. I often talk about basketball.
And he's not a tall man.
Time, but that's incredible. He just gets up, holds his body shape so that he's still in control when he has to actually make contact with the ball.
Yeah, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen is him scoring at Wigan one day when he Fettingham would have been able to see over the top.
I remember the goal
of the crossbar when he hit it. India did have their chances though. One chance in particular. Take us through this one, Trimmers. Sunil Shetty. Should he have gone to ground here? I know we don't condone diving or anything like that, but to get the pen.
Well, again, I think it was a little bit of that naivety that India showed throughout the game, and he got in wonderful position. And the moment this arm went on the shoulder, you thought if he goes down there, it'll be a penalty. And then he just didn't quite. He just didn't have the conviction, did he, in the penalty area? I mean, give Sash Oganovsky some credit. He did recover well from being out of position, but what a wonderful chance to make yourself a hero in India. Imagine if they'd have got a goal.
I think he was frightened to find himself in behind. Schwarzer in front of him, and he's probably going through his mind, I'm going to be a hero in India. And unfortunately for him, and luckily for the Socceroos, he didn't take that chance.
It could have been his contract with Perth Glory, right?
That's the one, right there.
Exactly. Dave Mitchell over there watching him by all reports.
And I think Dave Mitchell would have put a line through it, you would hope.
He's on the books of Kansas City in Major League Soccer, but there are some thoughts that he might have been signed to that just for pure marketing sense. Anyway, India, Bobby Houghton, how they set themselves up, the way they performed, the exertion that they displayed. Impressed by that?
What I liked about it, and I think Harps touched on it, they played in a good manner. I thought they lacked intensity in terms of their pressure on the ball, but what we didn't see was they didn't pack the defence. They didn't go down and try to take time off the clock either, which is something that we accuse a lot of the Asian teams of doing.
They didn't kick anyone.
They didn't kick anybody, and they kept going right to the end. And they had a couple of good moments in that right near the end. The boy cut in on from the left inside Jason Colleen and then sprayed the shot, and then that one from Chetri. So I mean, they've got a lot of work to do. Let's be honest. I mean, you look back at the way they qualified, and it's a bit of a backdoor way into the tournament, isn't it? But you know, that's the only way you're going to improve, isn't it? Is to test yourself against better opposition.
And it's a great experience for the Indian team to play against Australia. And look, the one thing you hope is they're as good as they were tonight in the way that Trimmer's just explained against South Korea and Bahrain.
I do wonder who got the Indian shirt, the Indian captain shirt, and it saying number 20 Climax on top. Good news for Australia, we're on top of the group, because there's only been one game played in this particular group.
We're where we want to be.